Dear students, in this video we are going to learn the second segment of the lesson, organ and organ systems in animals. Cockroach. Periplaneta americana is the scientific name of it. It is a cosmopolitan insect, which means it is seen all over the world. It is seen in our kitchen, hotels, bakeries, restaurants, warehouses, sewage and all the public places. It is a reddish brown or black color insect. Classification. Cockroach belong to the phylum Arthropoda, which means jointed limbs. Organisms with jointed limbs belongs to this phylum. Class Insecta. This comprises of all the insect. Order Orthoptera, which means organism having straight wings. Ptera means wings. Genus Periplaneta and species name Americana. Periplaneta. It is a cursorial animal, which means it has the limbs for its movement. It is a swift runner. It is dioecious, which means male and the female organism are separate. Oviparous, it lays eggs and produce their younger ones and exhibit parental care for their young ones. They carry harmful germs of various diseases like cholera, diarrhea, tuberculosis, typhoid, etc. And so they become powerful vector organism for causing diseases among human beings. Adult cockroach measures about 2 to 4 centimeter in length and 1 centimeter width. The body of the organism is dorso-ventrally compressed. It is bilaterally symmetry. It has segmented body. You can see the segments which when you remove the wings of its body. And the body is divisible into head, thorax and abdomen. The entire body is covered by brown chitinous skeleton, which are hard in nature. Hard chitinous skeleton serves as the exoskeleton, and these exoskeleton consist of plates called sclerites. These sclerites will join together by delicate elastic membranes. They are called as orthodial membrane. The sclerites, which are present on the dorsal side of the body, are called as tergites, and on the ventral side of the body they are called as sternites. The sclerites are called as sternites, and on the lateral side, on the sides, they are called as pleurites. So the sclerites are named on dorsal side as tergites, ventral side as sternites, and on the lateral side as pleurites. The head of the animal is small and it is triangular in shape. This is the head of the body. This is a small and triangular in shape, and it lies right angles to the longitudinal body. So it will be present, if the body is like this, means it will be present right angles to the longitudinal axis of the body. The mouth parts are directed downwards, and so it is called as hypognathous. Hypo means down, gnathous is the term for the mouth parts. And it is a fusion of 6 segments. The mouth parts consist of 6 segments, and they show a lot of movement in it due to the flexible neck. It has a flexible neck by which the head is connected to the longitudinal axis of the body. This is the head. Now let us see the organs of the head. The head consists of a pair of large sessile reniform compound eyes, a pair of antenna. So this is the antenna, which is the external appendage around the mouth parts, and this antenna have sensory receptors, and they help to understand the environment, the circumstances in which they are living. They can monitor the environment around them through this antenna, through the sensory receptor which are present in the antenna. And the appendages of the mouth parts are suited for biting and chewing type of feeding, and it is otherwise called as mandibulate or orthopterous type. Hypognathous mouth parts consist of the following structures. It consists of labrum, which is the upper lip, a pair of mandibles, these are the mandibles, a pair of maxillae, these two are the maxillae, a segment called labium, which is called the lower lip, and hypopharynx, which is the tongue. The thorax consists of three segments, that is prothorax, mesothorax and metathorax. And prothorax is a larger segment which is triangular in shape, and the head is connected to this thoracic segment by a short neck called cervicum, and each thoracic segment bears a pair of walking legs, and because of the three pairs of the walking legs they are called as hexapoda. We can see the pair of walking legs in each segment of the thoracic region. Prothorax consists of a pair of walking legs, mesothorax one pair, and the metathorax consists of the third pair of the walking legs. All the three pairs of walking legs consist of 5 segments. They are coxa, trochanter, femur, tibia and tarsus. We can see these 5 segments, namely coxa, which is larger, trochanter, which is very small, femur long and broad, tibia and tarsus. The last segment, tarsus, consists of the tarsomere and the claws. Tarsus consists of the 5 movable joints called as podomeres or the tarsomeres and claws. Cockroach has 2 pairs of wings. The first pair is attached to the mesothoracic region, and this will protect the hind wings when it is at rest. This is called as elytra or tegmina. The second pair of wings are rising from the metathorax, and it is used for flight. The abdomen of both male and female consists of 10 segments. From here you can count 10 segments. And each segment is covered by dorsal tergum, ventral sternum and narrow membranous pleuron on each side. In female cockroach, the 7th sternum is boat shaped, and it is attached together with the 8th, 9th sterna and form a brood or the genital pouch. Their anterior part consists of female gonophore, spermathecal pores, collateral glands, and posterior part consists of oothecal chamber in which cocoons are formed. In male cockroach, it has a pair of short, slender anal styles in the 9th segment. These anal styles are absent in the female. In both the sexes, the 10th segment will bear a pair of jointed filamentous structure which is called as anal cerci. And this bears the sense organ that is helpful for finding the vibrations in the air and the land. The 7th sternum of the male has a pair of large oval apical lobes which are called as gynovalvular plates. This forms a keel-like structure that will distinguish the male from the female. Cockroaches are most ancient. They are found from Carboniferous period, that is 320 million years ago. The fastest moving land insect is the cockroach. It can move 5.4 kilometers per hour. What are the differences between the male and the female cockroach? Male cockroach, the abdomen is long and narrow, whereas female cockroach it is short and broader. The segments in the male cockroach, all the 9 segments are visible, and in the female cockroach in the abdominal region only 7 segments are visible. Anal style is present in male cockroach which is absent in the female cockroach. The 7th tergum covers the 8th tergum in male cockroach, whereas in female cockroach the 7th will cover both 8th and 9th terga. Brood pouch is absent in the case of male cockroach, which is present in the case of female cockroach. Antenna length is longer in male, whereas it is shorter in female. Wings also extend beyond the tip of the abdomen in case of male, whereas it extend only up to the end of the abdomen in case of female. Let us learn the digestive system of cockroach now. The digestive system consists of the alimentary canal and the digestive glands. The alimentary canal is present in the body cavity of the organism, which is divided into foregut, midgut and hindgut. The foregut consists of preoral cavity in the mouth region, mouth, pharynx and esophagus. This in turn will open into a sac-like structure which is called as the stomach or the crop, and this is used for storing food. The crop will be followed by gizzard or proventriculus. It has the outer layer of thick circular muscles and inner cuticle and has 6 highly chitinous plates called teeth. And this gizzard will help in grinding the food particles. The midgut is very short and narrow tube which lies behind the gizzard, and it is glandular. At the junction of the gizzard there are 8 pairs of finger-like tubular structures. They are called as hepatic caecae or enteric caecae. The hindgut is marked by the presence of 100 to 150 yellow colored filaments which are called as Malpighian tubules. And these are helpful in removing the excretory products from the hemolymph of the insect. And the hindgut is broader than the midgut, and it is differentiated into ileum, colon and rectum. Ileum, colon and rectum. Rectum opens through the exterior by anus. The digestive glands of cockroach consist of the salivary glands, glandular cells in the midgut, and the hepatic or the gastric caecae. The salivary glands are present on either side of the crop in the thoracic region, and all these three will produce the digestive juices which will help in breaking up of the food into simpler units. Cockroach respiratory system. The respiratory system of cockroach is very well developed when we compare to other insects. It has branched tubes called trachea, and this trachea will open to the exterior by a small opening called spiracles, which are otherwise called stigmata. These spiracles are present on the lateral side of their body. The trachea will branch into tracheal tubes, and they are called as tracheoles. These tracheoles will carry the oxygen to the entire part of the body, to every corner of the body. The spiracles open to the exterior. The closure and opening of the spiracles are controlled by valves, and these valves are regulated by sphincter or spiracular muscles. Each tracheoles are filled with a watery fluid, and this will facilitate the gaseous exchange. During high muscular activity of the insect, the part of the fluid will be drawn into the tissues, and this will enable them to take in more oxygen and rapid diffusion. The passage of the air in the tracheal system of the insect is: the air enters through the spiracles into the trachea. From the trachea it passes to the tracheoles that branches into the smaller tubes called tracheoles, and from tracheoles it is taken to each and every tissue of the body. Cockroaches are able to survive without head for about a week. How? Because their circulatory system is open type. They do not breathe through the mouth or any organs which are present in the head. They breathe through the tiny openings, tiny holes which are present in the body segments, and so they are able to live for about a week, after which they will die due to starvation. Now let us learn the circulatory system of cockroach. Cockroach has open type of circulatory system. That means they do not possess any blood vessels, and the blood vessels are very poorly developed, and they open into the cavity called hemocoel, and this hemocoel is flooded with the hemolymph or blood, and this flows freely. Visceral organs are located in the hemocoel, and they are bathed by this hemolymph. Hemolymph is a colorless fluid. It consists of plasma and hemocytes, and these hemocytes are phagocytic in nature. The heart is elongated, tube-like, and it is present in the center on the dorsal side of its body. It has 13 chambers with opening or ostia on either side of it. The blood from the sinuses will enter into the heart. The triangular muscle, there are 13 pairs of triangular muscles are found on both the side of the heart in every segment of the body, and they are called as alary muscles. They are very much responsible for the blood circulation. One pair of this muscle is found on either side of the heart in each segment. And cockroach also has an accessory pulsative vesicle which is present at the base of the antenna, and this also helps in pumping the blood. Next we have the nervous system of cockroach. Periplaneta americana nervous system consists of a nerve ring and ganglionated double ventral nerve cord. The nerve ring is made up of supraesophageal ganglion, which is called as brain. The brain is the main sensory and an endocrine center of the organism. It lies above the esophagus. Below the esophagus, they have the subesophageal ganglion, which is considered as a motor center that controls the movement of the mouth parts, legs and wings. And this subesophageal ganglion lies below the esophagus. This is formed by the fusion of paired ganglia of mandibular, maxillary and labial segments of the head. A pair of circumesophageal connective nervous tissue is found around this esophagus, and this will join the supraesophageal ganglion on top and subesophageal ganglion at the bottom of the esophagus and form a nerve ring. The nervous system also consists of the double ventral nerve cord, and this double ventral nerve cord is solid. It is ganglionated and arises from the subesophageal ganglion, and it extends up to the 7th segment of the abdomen. The 3 thoracic ganglia are present in the 3 thoracic segment of the body, and 6 abdominal ganglion are present in the first 6 abdominal segments. Cockroach has the sense organs like antenna, compound eye, labrum, maxillary pulp, labial pulp and the anal cerci. They have the receptor for touch, which is called the thigmoreceptors, and they are located in the antenna. The thigmoreceptors are located in the antenna, maxillary pulp as well as anal cerci. And they have the receptor for smell. They are called as olfactory receptor. They are also found in the antenna. The receptor for taste, that is gustatory receptor, they are found in the pulp of maxillae and labium. So labium is considered as a tongue. They have the thermoreceptors that are found in the first 4 tarsal segments of the legs, and they have another receptor which is called as chordotonal. This is found in the anal cerci, which will help them to identify the air and the earth-borne vibrations, and they respond to these vibrations. The photoreceptors of the cockroach consist of a pair of compound eyes. They are present on the dorsal side of the head, and each eye is made up of 2000 simple eyes, which are called as ommatidia. So ommatidium is the unit of eyes. Through these eyes they can receive several images of the body, and all these images are consolidated by the brain. And so the vision of cockroach is called as mosaic vision. It has more sensitivity but less resolution power. Now the excretory system of cockroach. Excretory system of cockroach consists of Malpighian tubules, and they are the main organs of excretion in cockroach body. They eliminate the nitrogenous waste from the body in the form of uric acid, and so the cockroach is said to be uricotelic, since they are eliminating excreta in the form of uric acid. They are said to be uricotelic. Malpighian tubules are thin, long, filamentous, yellow color structures, and they are attached at the junction of the midgut and the hindgut. There are about 100 to 150 Malpighian tubules present in 6 to 9 bundles in the junction of the midgut and hindgut, and these tubules are lined by glandular and ciliated cells through which the waste will be absorbed. The glandular cells of the Malpighian tubule absorbs the water, salt and the nitrogenous waste from the hemolymph and transfer them into the lumen of the tubules. And these tubules absorb more amount of water and inorganic salts from the body. By the contraction of these tubules, they will push this nitrogenous waste into the ileum region of the alimentary canal. And in the ileum region, the more water is reabsorbed, and afterwards, in almost solid state, this uric acid is excreted along with the fecal matter by the organism. Cockroach reproductive system. Cockroach is a dioecious organism. That means unisexual and the sexes are separate. Male and female organisms are separate. And they have very well developed reproductive system. The male reproductive system consists of a pair of testes, vas differentia, ejaculatory duct, uticular gland, phallic gland and external genitalia. A pair of three-lobed testes. It is found on the lateral side of the organism from the fourth segment to the sixth segment in the abdomen. And each testis will end in a thin vas deferens, and this vas deferens in turn opens into the ejaculatory duct. This is the ejaculatory duct through the seminal vesicles. The ejaculatory ducts is an elongated duct. This will open to the exterior by male gonophore, and this male gonophore lies ventral to the anus. A uticular or the mushroom shaped gland, it is a large accessory reproductive gland. This will open into the anterior part of the ejaculatory duct. The seminal vesicles are present on the ventral surface of the ejaculatory duct. This seminal vesicle will store the sperms in the form of bundles called as spermatophores. The phallic gland duct or the conglobate gland duct opens near the gonophore. Surrounding the male genital, there are a few chitinous and asymmetrical structures, and they are called as phallomeres or gynophyses. And these phallomeres or gynophyses will help at the time of copulation. Now, female reproductive system of cockroach. This consists of pair of ovaries, vagina, genital pouch, collateral glands, spermatheca and external genitalia. A pair of ovaries lies on the lateral side of the organism in the abdomen from the second to sixth segment. And this ovary is formed of 8 ovarian tubules, which are called as ovarioles. And these ovarioles contain a chain of developing ova. And these ova, after maturation, they will be led into the oviduct, and both the ovaries oviduct will join together to form a broad median common oviduct, and this oviduct is known as vagina. This will open into the genital chamber. The opening of the vagina is called as female genital pore. A pair of spermatheca is present in the sixth segment of the organism, and this also opens by a median aperture into the dorsal wall of the genital pouch. This is the genital pouch. During copulation, the ova will descend to the genital chamber, and here it is fertilized by the sperms. The female reproductive system consists of a pair of white branched collateral glands, and they are present behind the ovaries, and they form hard egg cases which are called as ootheca around the eggs which are laid by the insect. The genital pouch is formed by the 7th, 8th and 9th abdominal sterna, and this genital pouch has two chambers. The first one is the genital chamber into which the vagina opens, and an oothecal chamber. In the oothecal chamber, ootheca are formed. There are three plate-like chitinous structures which are called as gonopophyses, and they are present around this female genital aperture. And these gonopophyses will guide the ova into the ootheca, and it acts as a ovipositor. Ovipositors are the tube-like structure which will direct the ova at the time of egg laying. What is this ootheca? Ootheca is a reddish or blackish brown capsule or egg case. It is about 12 millimeter long. It contains nearly 16 fertilized eggs, and it is glued and dropped on a suitable surface. Normally, the insect lays the eggs in the crack or crevices which has high humidity and maximum near to the food source. So on an average, every female cockroach produces about 15 to 40 such ootheca in its lifespan of about 1 to 2 years. The embryonic development inside the ootheca takes about 5 to 13 weeks. It is very slow, and the young ones which comes out of these eggs are called as nymph. They do not resemble the adult. They grow by undergoing molting or ecdysis, and it takes about 13 ecdysis to reach the adult form. Diploptera punctata, it is a viviparous cockroach. Viviparous means they give birth to their young ones and feed them with the milk. They produce a nutritionally dense crystalline fluid which is called milk to feed their live born young ones. These cockroaches are found in Myanmar, China, Fiji, Hawaii and India. There are various kinds of cockroaches like American cockroach in America, brown banded cockroach, German cockroach, oriental cockroach and viviparous cockroaches. Cockroaches are known to carry many disease causing pathogens, and they spread diseases like dysentery, typhoid, poliomyelitis, gastroenteritis, etc.